EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. On the visitor sideline, Mike McDaniel, the coach of the Dolphins. On the opposite side, Shane Steichen, now in year 3 as the head coach of the Colts. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. In trouble, and down he goes.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Back to throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate the ultimate punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Back deep for the Colts, Anthony Gould. Out come the Colts, and they are led by their big quarterback who's trying to find his way in the NFL. Year 3 for Anthony Richardson out of Florida.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv and
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Levi Onwuzurike off to the dream start for a pass rusher. A sack on the very first play of the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Colts.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Here's Richardson. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. The dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So, Greg, you look at these Dolphins. 2 years ago, felt like it was going in the right direction. But last year, 8-9. 5 games behind Buffalo in the AFCs. It feels like an important season for everyone with the Dolphins.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest things Mike McDaniel has to start to realize, Mike, is does their regular season philosophy and identity, does that carry over when they have to go up north to Buffalo and some of these northern cities in the playoffs? And we've seen over the last couple of years, whether it was in Kansas City or when they go up north to Buffalo at the end, that high-flying, open, widespread speed attack has some struggle. So they need Tua to stay healthy. They need him to continue to develop and improve the talent around him. And then Mike McDaniel has to do a great job with his staff finding an identity that's not only good in the regular season, but when they make the playoffs, it travels.
That one into the hands of Hill. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. In motion, Westbrook-Akine. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Tua going to give it to Achan. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
Once again, it's Achan. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit.
And he's in! Kavod Achan. Touchdown, Miami.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Colts nothing.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Khalil Herbert on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Colts. Greg, they're just kind of in the middle. They're 8-9 last year, behind Houston a couple of games in the division. The last few years, it felt like, well, Indy's got a chance, but they just don't have enough guys to get to that next level. It's an important season for the Colts all the way around.
It is, and you mentioned the 8-9 record, Mike, and what really concerns me is not necessarily the record, but you always have to look at the context. You're 8-9, but in a division that's, let's be honest, it's not the strongest division in the league. So as that division continues to get better, does Houston get back to their way from a couple years ago? And all of a sudden now, there's a lot less wins on the schedule. So Anthony Richardson, does he now step up and really be the franchise quarterback he was drafted to be? Is it Daniel Jones? Does he kind of have a rebirth now in this Shane Steichen offense and kind of capture some of the magic we saw at times with the Giants? So I think there's a lot of unanswered questions. This is a big year for this Colts team. Take advantage of a down division, win the division, compete for the division, and I think they'll quiet down some of the concern around Indianapolis.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. On the zone read, it's a give to Scalaboo. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. That's Jack Jones in on the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's
3rd and 2. Tungo Bailoa. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. First catch of the ballgame for Debo. That's a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Achane. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 14-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
27 on the play. And the Dolphins 1st down.
So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He takes off. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Achane. And this one ruined quickly. Taken back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Anthony Gould now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. And it'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Zach Sealer in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. Greg, this AFC East, a division that really has been dominated by the Bills. The 5 straight division titles. It's hard to see who can knock them off that perch right now.
Yeah, and I think until someone decides that that's going to change, I think you just have to assume that Buffalo remains the king of the East. And I think when you look at the bottom of the division with the Jets and New England, they're clearly in a rebuild. Young quarterbacks, new coaching staff, trying to kind of get themselves out of the bottom of the division. Miami seems to me, I don't know if they're ready to compete necessarily with Buffalo directly, but Miami is a playoff caliber roster, a playoff caliber team. They've showed it in years past. So if anybody's ready to compete, I think it's Miami. I just don't know, Mike, if they are ready top to bottom over the length of the season to get enough wins to keep pace with a team as good as Buffalo.
And 2 new coaches at the bottom of the standings last year, the Jets and the Patriots. And, Greg, both guys who played for a long time in the league and bring a certain amount of toughness to the top of the organization.
Oh, absolutely, and it was very clear exactly what New York and New England were looking for. They wanted culture setters, right? It wasn't about getting the fancy play caller. It wasn't about the X's and O's. They needed to establish an identity and a culture of excellence and of winning. So no question, Mike, there was a very clear mission, a clear path to landing on Vrabel and Aaron Glenn, and they think they have their guy for the long term.
2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. This one caught by Waller. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They snap it to Tua. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
36-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, but there are flags down on the field. Looks like the defense got a head start there.
Still 2nd down.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Richardson. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Spencer Schrader on for the Colts field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Devon Achad ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achad. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
On the ground, here is Achad. And he'll get this up to the 44. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Tua going to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Tua now on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's taken in by Achad. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Khalil Herbert to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're in a 10-point hole, 13-3, as this drive starts with first down. Here's Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll lead to a second down. Richardson gonna look to throw. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 9 brings up third.
Throwing Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And it looks like he's gonna have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal it is a first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Richardson. He'll try to run for it. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
From the gun, Richardson. To the goal line and in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Indy.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. If you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
His kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 13, Colts 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7th. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
He's put down at the 37-yard line.
One final throw before the break. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on Carolina. And it's the Carolina defense getting the job done here. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush as they get the sack here. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula. Points. All that separates these two sides has half number 2. Kicks off. Herbert on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. To the left side and taken in by Down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To start the drive. Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
4 yards. That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. They go right back to Taylor. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing is Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Raider now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts make the lead 4. It is 17-13.
17. Dolphins 13.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Now a first down throw for Tua. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That one into the hands of Down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Josh Downs. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
A gain of 15.
In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 29.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Miami.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Once again, it's Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Miami.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Tua, give it to Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, they need 7. Play action. Tagovailoa. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. Here's Achane. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he's in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown, Miami.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And he'll be brought down around the 38-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Mike Hilton coming in to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 41, here's second down and 7. Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Pass is caught. It's won. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Colts.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
It's Richardson on the move. The throw on the run is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 27.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. Off the zone read. This is Richardson. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, and he's got it. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On second down, Richardson. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's the ball comes out, and the Dolphins come up with the turnover. It almost feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that first down, try to extend it. But here, it's not free, and the defense will take over.
Yeah, the priorities of a quarterback sneak, Mike, are A, get the first down, B, protect yourself, but C, protect the ball. And he was not able to do the third part of that act, and he's going to cough it up now and give the ball right back to this defense.
In motion, Westbrook-Akine. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Achane. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in by Achane. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. On the return is Gould. Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Richardson operating from the pistol. He runs with it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
Down right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll look middle and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
For a Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10. Now tossed left side. It's Scatterloop. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
For another Colts. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
That's another Colts 1st down.
continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Colts, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The kick is good. Makes the score Colts 24, Dolphins 20.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. They'll get across the 20, smoke them down to the 23-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. It's second and 10.
Cameron Bynum there defensively.
From the gun, here's Tua. A quick slant caught by Hill. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddles. Here comes second down. Throwing again, it's Tua. Now a screen, set up for H-check. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
To Devon Achane. A gain of 9 yards. And
To the air again, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua.
At the 40-yard line.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And 1 yard to go.
Tua to throw again. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Loss of 5 yards. And it's fourth down.
In motion, Westbrook-Akine. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down with ease, as they'll wind up getting 9 on 4th and 5.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing is Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's first and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Waddle. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Again, it's Tua. Rolling right, taking off, and they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
There's the spike. It comes with 15 seconds on the clock. Now, second and goal. Now Tua. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. Fourth down and goal. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack. And the Colts are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So it's a win for the Colts. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.